Alright, welcome back Twitch, and welcome back YouTube. Let's play just another game, Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. And this is not a new game on the channel. This is a game I've tried at least twice to record, both times on the 3DS. Finally, an HD remake of it was for the Switch, and this is going to be much easier for me to record, so I can finally put this on the channel along with Luigi's Mansion 1 and 3. I think this is the only one I'm missing. So let's go ahead and start a new save file. I have played this a little bit already. Believe me, I love this game, but I am getting very sick of the first hour of this. I'm definitely looking forward to getting further than that, and since it is October, this is as good a time as any to go ahead and add this to the channel. So, well, whenever I upload it. It's October when I'm recording it, does that count? Let's go, before I embarrass myself further. Look at all the helpful ghosts. Surely nothing will go wrong. Nothing ever goes wrong with ghosts. Absolutely nothing. Not one thing has ever gone wrong with ghosts. Except maybe that one thing. Okay, maybe having an army of all ghosts assistants? Maybe that wasn't the best idea. Maybe we should have had at least another human. Hey, do you guys know we're playing Luigi's Mansion 2 in high definition? For the Switch? So this is the Mansion D from Luigi's Mansion 1. This is the D mansion that you get, which kind of goes to show that the D ending is the most canonical one. Anything higher or lower is completely alternate universe. Luigi, you have all this money. Why do you still have a CRT? Luigi! I need your help, Sonny. It's an emergency. The ghosts have gone hostile. What are you doing on the floor? Never mind that. I'm preparing the pixelator. No. Hold still, young feller. Here we go! Dear God, I think I left my penis in there. Now I'm never gonna be able to give Daisy with the D. Unless she goes in there and finds it herself. Greetings, Luigi. I knew our paths would cross again. Yeah, it kinda happens when you suck me into a TV against my will. This is technically a kidnapping, legally, I think. It counts. You seem a bit tense, son. Relax, we're perfectly safe here in this impenetrable bunker. Anywho, it's been too long, my boy. What have you been up to? Not chasing ghosts? Not being kidnapped? I imagine you've been off adventuring with that daredevil brother of yours. Well, I've just been continuing my research on paranormal happenings and whatnot. In fact, after our last adventure, I became somewhat of an authority in the field. But enough about that, let me fill you in on a ghostly predicament. I don't want to know about the ghostly predicament. Also, I don't think this is the voice you had, but it's the voice you're getting now. See that on the screen? There's the Dark Moon. It's a mysterious celestial body that has a pacifying effect on all of the ghosts in Evershade Valley. When I heard about it, I jumped at the rare chance to study ghosts in a peaceful environment. Yeah, how'd that work out? It was incredible, my boy. I was doing some of the best research of my long and storied career. Until they tried to kill you. That is, until something snapped inside the ghosts and they suddenly got all hostile. Your voice is gonna kill my throat. I don't know if I can do this. It got so bad I had to escape from the gloomy manor and hide here where the ghosts can't find me. Of course, I'm not one to sit around and twiddle my thumbs. I wanted to know why the ghosts freaked out. So I settled in and did some research to figure out what had happened. That's when I discovered something truly astonishing. I looked to the sky. I looked up. The Dark Moon had vanished. The giant celestial body over the entire world somehow has gone missing. And on top of that, the whole of Evershade Valley had become developed in eerie fog. See, this is why I get paid the big bucks, because I noticed these things like weather phenomena that anybody could. Now I can't be sure, but I think the disappearance of the Dark Moon is what caused all this mess. And what a mess it is! Why should I care? If we don't do something about it, the ghosts might leave the valley and might terrorize the world beyond. Luigi hears you. Luigi don't give a shit. Why does Luigi care? This sounds like a problem that for future Luigi. Past Luigi does not give a fuck. Lower voice, more kindly, Professor? Oh well. But still, my research will go to waste. We can't let that happen, my boy. I'll try. I don't remember. Now, I've got good news and I've got bad news. Wait here. You have a giant purple diamond. The good news is that I found a fragment of the Dark Moon nearby. But the bad news is that I found a fragment of the Dark Moon nearby, meaning the thing's broken. And this Dark Moon piece seems to be corrupted by some sort of energy. I reckon it's a disruptive energy that suppresses the Dark Moon's ability to pacify ghosts. But lucky for us, I've gotten visions for all kinds of situations. Stand back, Sonny. You invented a record player. And we're gonna spin it. Right round, like a record, baby. Right round, round, round. I've done it, Luigi. It seems to regain some of its original power. And did you hear that whooshing noise outside, youngster? Let me check my instruments. Criminy! All the fog around this bunker is gone! Quick, let's take a look at the map of Evershade Valley. I feel like I'm not quite doing my old man voice. And I can't remember how to do it. I know how to do it, but I can't pull it off. Maybe I just need to warm up. Luigi, do you know what this means? We should be able to reach the gloomy manor now. But more importantly, it means that restoring the Dark Moon will solve all of our problems. And by we, you mean me. If we find all the Dark Moon pieces, the fog in the valley will vanish. And the ghosts will return to normal. But until then, all these ghosts will need to be contained. That's where you come in, Luigi. Oh, you're the best ghost wrangler I know, son. Incidentally, you're also the only ghost wrangler I know. So what do you say, young fella? Will you help me capture the ghosts and restore the Dark Moon? Of course you will. It'll be... you know, there's such a thing as consent. I do not consent. Am I being detained? If we're to restore the Dark Moon, we'll need to get you properly equipped. I've got just the device for the job, but I left it in the gloomy manor. Mind fetching it for me, Sonny? What are you scared of, Sonny? It's just a few harmless ghosts. Well, a few hundred ghosts. And they're not exactly harmless. But looky here, with my brains and we're in a bit of a pickle here, aren't we? Okay, I think I'm warming up. Well, the only way out of this mess is to restore the Dark Moon. Pay no attention to the fact that my voice has changed 3 times. Which means you're gonna have to get some ghost hunting gear, son. Oh, when you know it, I left my new Polterghost 5000 somewhere inside the gloomy manor. So now that I've cleared that blasted fog from around the place, I'm sending you in after it. Look familiar. This customized DS has an interactive map of the Gloomy Manor on it. It'll also allow you to communicate with you while you're exploring. Hey, take this. Think fast. And it's mighty dark in there, so you'll want this flashlight. Okay, youngster, let's test the DS. Let's enjoy this music. If I didn't keep my phone on vibrate all the time, this is what I would use for my ringtone. Alrighty, I'm just gonna go ahead and mark an important location for you. There it is, up there in the upper right. That's the garage. I think that's where I left the Poltergust 5000. You ready, son? I'll zap you to the Gloomy Manor with my new and largely untested pixelator. I lost my dick in that. Let's hope all of the pixels make it this time. Hold on to your mustache. Hold on to your balls.
Oh, here I go.
You could have put me somewhere closer to the ground. All right, tutorial time. Yeah, that looks like a haunted house. Sure does. If I've seen one haunted house in my history, and I have seen one, that's a haunted house. Come on, man, I just got here.
Huh? Oh. Yellow.
Luigi, come in, Luigi. You there, young fella? Ah, there you are. I was wondering that the battery died in the DS, but I turned down the screen brightness, so it should be good for a while. You look a little nervous, son. Try to loosen up a bit. Besides, tiptoeing around won't get us anywhere. You can run while holding B while walking. Now get a move on. As I'm remembering how to do old man. Although it doesn't seem to fit him quite well, but we're just gonna go with it because I'm tired of changing. Finally, I have acquired the ability to run. I don't know how to live my life without it. And it's locked. Of course it is. First mission, find the key. He couldn't have provided us with the key. He couldn't have provided us with what we need. We have to find both because he's completely useless. By the way, there are tilt controls. I'm using tilt controls, which I may immediately turn off. So I don't know how to I don't remember how to reset it. Which means I'm holding my controller a very awkward way. Okay, it's X. There we go.
Hello.
Mouse! Mouse has the key. Oh, Luigi, you're in so much trouble. Alright, let's go get the key from Moose. Come here, Moose. Give me that key. I learned how to run. I know how to do it. You can't actually outrun me. Bye, Mouse. Alright, now let's go. And, yeah. This is our first haunted house. First. There's actually 5 of these. So this isn't like Luigi's Mansion 2, this is more like Luigi's Mansions 2. Each of the different mansions has a different theme, and this one is pretty much just haunted house. This is pretty much largely reminiscent of the first haunted house from Luigi 1. It's weird that to think that this has become a franchise now. Considering it was like a tech demo for the GameCube and nobody really cared for it. At least for a long time.
Oh.
Luigi's gated community, yeah, there you go.
Wow. Ha-ha!
Yay! I have a vacuum cleaner!
I do it. Oh.
Remember, the highest level of technology that EGAT has invented is a vacuum cleaner.
Oh.
And we're about to see how the vacuum cleaner works.
Oh. Yellow.
Ah, you found it. Good work, Luigi. That there's the new and improved Poltergust 5000. It's simple to use, just hold down ZR to vacuum. Before you go hunting ghosts, why don't you test it out in some of the junk in that room? Go on, get cleaning, boy.
Ow.
I will clean the junk. So, pretty much, motion controls are going to be how you look up and down. In fact, I kind of want to turn those off. I don't really like them. They were necessary on the 3DS for sure, which is where this game came from. But in the, on the Switch in modern times, we have 2 sticks to use, and we can take advantage of them. The game had to be kind of simplified to work with the 3DS only having 1 stick. Considering it came from the GameCube, which also had 2 sticks. It was known as the fishing simulator. It was the GameCube's best fishing simulator until Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh. Yellow.
But the 3DS didn't have that, so they had to take advantage of motion controls and kind of reinvent some of the gameplay to allow for the fact that 3DS only had 1 stick. Unless you used the 3DS, the little extendy thing you could plug into it, nobody used that. I think it came with Kid Icarus. And Kid Icarus was a good game, but not many people bought it, so I don't think many people had that accessory. Are you liking the Poltergust 5000 so far, Luigi? Not too shabby, yeah? Just wait till you catch some ghosts with the thing. In fact, there should be a few nearby. Oh, and I know you young fellas are all about learning by doing, but you really should take a look at the guide. Just open the pause menu with plus and then select guide. You'll thank me later.
Ow.
If only all of the tutorial could have been in there. Capture any nearby ghosts. Ghosts! Are there any nearby ghosts? We actually can't yet. We're missing a tool. We need a particular tool to be able to stun the ghosts. And this was part of the gameplay thing that they made to adjust for the 3DS. Whereas with the GameCube version with Luigi's Mansion 1, because you had 2 sticks, you could be more precise with the flashlight. You can't really do that here, so they had to kind of give you a shotgun flashlight, which is one of the adjustments that they made, and we actually need to pick that up. This flashlight will not stun any ghosts. Speaking of ghosts, here's the best ghost. It's Polterpop! Everybody loves Polterpop. And he got a shiny. And he threw it at the tree. That's some frisbee you got there, puppy dog. He is best boy. Now, well, right now he kind of a mischievous boy, but he becomes best boy. The thing about that scene is you don't necessarily have to watch that. It is there, obviously, to give you a hint that, hey, there's something you may want to go get sooner rather than later. But that just kind of tells you how it ended up there. We won't be able to get out and go get that until we can upgrade our flashlight. And I'm gonna have to get reused to these controls. Reused to them. Mostly in how I pivot. Right. We can skip this now. We've seen the key scene. Hey, look, ghosts. Sorry. I had to do something. Alright, we need to run past this or you will get hit. And you lose health. We've seen the key. We don't need to watch it every time. You do need both keys to get through here. So you do have to at least go to the antechamber and then come back. Hello. So I'm just gonna take that since you left it behind and it looks shiny. Shiny is good.
Yellow.
Luigi, do you see the green circular panel on the wall? It unlocks the door. All you've got to do is flash it with it. Criminy, the Poltergeist 5000 is missing the strobe bulb. You won't be able to open that door without it. Those pesky ghosts must have hid it somewhere. It looks like a little green light bulb. Find it, post haste. I think I'm overdoing it. I'll get comfortable with it. I do think it's funny I've changed his voice 6 times now. Maybe I'll just do a different voice from him in every episode so he never has a consistent one. The only consistency is the inconsistency. I would do that, but I bet I don't remember to. Alright, easy puzzle. We just have to run down here and get it. Before it lifts back up, of course.
Yeah. Ho ho. Yeah.
Let me see, I've never seen this before or this device attached to me, but I'll just assume it goes right here and hope for the best.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna go blind. So that's the shotgun flashlight that I mentioned, and that's how we're gonna stun ghosts.
Yellow.
Whoa there, fella. Don't go flashing yourself with that. The strobe bulb isn't a toy, it's a powerful tool. For one thing, it can activate any of my inventions that feature green circular panels. Therefore giving me a virtual monopoly and driving up the cost because I control the market. And it's mighty easy to aim. Just aim and press the A to flash. Try it on the nearby door.
Ciao.
So yeah, you charge it up and flash, and you can see that that beam is much wider, and therefore it's going to be easier to hit ghosts with. In fact, ghost hunting in this game, ghost hunting in each Luigi game tends to get easier as we go along. Like, it was hardest in the first game, and as I blind my viewers, but they don't so much refine the formula as they do just make it really simple to hunt ghosts. Like in game 3, you just beat them around the room. Yeah, this isn't the one you told me, but I did flash us. And then I used my strobe bulb on it. That's the ticket, Sonny, but then there's more. The strobe bulb allows you to stun ghosts by flashing them. Put your penis away. Only then can they be captured. Got that? Now go give those paranormal dust bunnies what for.
Ciao.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to which way he pivots. Somehow I never remember. It doesn't feel natural. Even though it should be, like, right, left, but then when he's actually facing the camera, it feels backwards. He's always turning to his left, but it's actually turning right. I'll get used to it. By the way, you can flash and kill Mises and Spadies, and you get a little bit of money for doing it. Give me your money. Money's actually kind of useless in this game. It doesn't affect the ending, which would be nice. We got our first amethyst. Every mansion has something like 13 gems to find. You can't get them in the first chapter. Some of them are only going to be available in later chapters. You saw that this is broken up into chapters, which was one of the criticisms against it. And some gems won't be available in later chapters, so if you miss them, you gotta go replay. Doing some gemstone hunting on the side, eh, fella? Can't say I blame you. Those gems are one of a kind, worth a fortune, I reckon. They won't affect your ending or anything. In fact, I won't pay you at all. But remember, you got a job to do. You'll have time to look at your gems later in the vault. Carry on, youngster.
Ciao.
Yeah, they're just for lookins. And if you do get all of the gems in a mansion, I'm gonna have to get used to X being interact again too. If you do get all the gems in a mansion, you do get a prize. It's just kind of not great, but gem hunting is fun, so I'm gonna do it. One of the things about this game is it kind of feels at the same time more featured and also less featured than Luigi's Mansion 1. A lot of people liked, even though it was super easy to get the A ranking, a lot of people did like the ability to get multiple endings in Luigi's 1 just by doing Mansion's Effect. The hardest ending to get is like the F ending, because you have to actively go out of your way to avoid money and lose money to get it. In fact, there's challenges to do it where the only amount of money you collect is 5,000 gold. That's the minimum you can get in the game, because King Boo's crown is a red ruby and it's worth 5,000 gold. That is unavoidable. So there are people who go through and avoid all money and get hit to lose the money that they have, and the challenge is to only finish with 5,000 gold, which is much more difficult than getting the 100 million for the S rank ranking, S rank ending. Can't talk today. Probably the wrong. But here it doesn't matter. Your gold does not affect your ending, so collect all you want. And then drown in a sink. But you know you can drown in 2 inches of water, Luigi. That's all it takes. We have our psycho moment, not a scream moment. Wrong horror franchise. Every horror game's gotta have one. Oh god, naked ghost. I think it's probably gonna be mad that we saw it naked. We saw its little ghost dinghy. Maybe it's Ghost Gina? One of those. It definitely had one or the other, possibly both. I like Leaf. Oh, it's mad. Alright. Once you flash it, and then put your penis away, it's easy to catch a ghost. You just need to suck and then smash.
Oh yeah.
Just like a healthy dating life. I'm gonna keep flashing the random doors and things until I remember that A is not interact. Oh, baby, a triple! The more you catch a ghost, the more ghosts you catch in one go, the more valuable they are when you finish sucking them up. Like, 1, you get a few coins, but if you can get 3, like you saw, you can get some gold bars. And those are worth like 10 coins each. Actually, that might be worth 20. I think it goes 1, 5, and 20. I think gold bars are 20.
Oh. Yellow.
That's the spirit, Luigi. Literally. Oh. It's just like old times, eh, fella? Yep, I risk my life, you make bad jokes. It's great. Alright, that's enough for now. I'll bring you back to the bunker.
Ow. Oh, yes. Oh. I did it.
I did it. Mission complete. So depending on the time you took, the amount of money you collected, and how much damage you took, and how many ghosts you caught, you get graded from 1 to 3 stars. And 2 stars is what you're gonna wind up the most. This doesn't really affect anything. Like, if you want to get 3 stars, go for it. You're probably not gonna start getting 3 stars on the early levels till you get some upgrades. But it does nothing for you to 3-star levels. It's just there. Like, I probably could have gotten a 3-star there because I took no damage and I got a lot of money. But I had tutorials I couldn't skip. If you can, once you start skipping tutorials so you can speed it up, then you might 3-star that level. It's not a hard level. Also, it probably took a little time to go get the gem. I don't know what the actual 3-star time on that level is, nor do I really care. You made it back, and with all of your pixels to boot. Good work, Sonny. We might just make it out of this mess. Let's see what you sucked up with the Poltergust 5000. Why is this full of white crap? Alright, we got a new gem, and they kind of, whenever you get a new ghost, it points that out, and when you ever get like a ghost that's got the highest mass you've ever collected, it'll also point that out. There's really no way for, it's completely random, there's no way to know. I guess it's to kind of just ham up the fishing simulator aspect. And then once you get certain levels of gold, you get an automatic upgrade to either your vacuum or your strobe bulb or your dark light. And once you get all the upgrades, that's it. Money is completely useless after that. And you will probably be continuing to get money by the hundreds even after you got all the upgrades. Incredible! I'll start studying these ghosts post-haste. Wondering where that pipe goes? All the stuff you collect goes into a super safe vault down below. It's a good idea to visit it often to check your progress and see the results of my studies. I've got ghost descriptions, hence even each ghost's spectral mass. Knowledge is power after all. Okay, I'll scan the gloomy matter in search of paranormal signals. I reckon the ghost that took the other dark moon pieces is hiding in there. Alright, so we can see all our stats there. And if we want to go to the vault, we go over here. And he just kind of dumps you down there. Professor Egad has 2 hobbies. One is inventing useless crap and the other is torturing Luigi. Alright, so the ghosts we've seen are in here. This looked a lot better on the 3DS. It still looks pretty cool here, but in the 3DS, it was definitely really impressive how the ghost popped out at you, and it doesn't recapture. And then you can also see your skyscraper ghosts, which we haven't unlocked yet. And then there's gems over here. Each amethyst is unique. Collect them all. How many are there again? I think there's 13. Yeah, 5, 8, 13. So there's 13 in each mansion for a total of what? 75? Where to, Luigi? You know what? Since we just got started, I think we'll kind of split this up into smaller episodes. We'll do 1 or 2 chapters per episode, but we won't go for more than half an hour. So we're going to go ahead and call it an episode here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. As always, I appreciate it. If you enjoyed what you saw, let me know. Give me likes, leave me comments. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Twitch will continue in just a moment.